I really don't know, to be honest.
No, it hasn't rained.
Okay, so let's just have a look on the message boards. Nothing new there. We're having a look at the tweets though. Shaybit says somebody commentator. Well, I will say it. I can say it once. I'll say it again. I do apologise for the lack of story. So we haven't had. I don't know if I had much action on it because I don't know why I don't have rFactor 2, and I can only view by the viewer, which unfortunately the quality I could find, which is actually fast, is really terrible. So
which is usually why I end up talking over them.
Sorry?
So I can see what's happening. Which is why I usually end up talking over you, because I can see what's happening.
Yeah. So, and then we got another one from Yuri Geisen saying, darker skies over Sepang, when will that rainfall, preparing to get back in for another stint. Well, good luck, Yuri, but I don't know, yeah, these skies are definitely darkening, aren't they? Oh, we got a message.
No, I don't think they are.
Right, it's from Racedepartment TV saying that we need to stop the current broadcast and start a new session. So everyone who is watching this broadcast, and when this broadcast ends on Racedepartment, all you have to do is just refresh the page. Those who are watching on YouTube, you have to click the link for the next video. Don't forget you can subscribe to Racedepartment. Don't forget to follow us on both Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to have a look on our forums. I mean, there's plenty of series coming up, including the series that Xavier just mentioned earlier, which is the virtual world series by Renault, which will be returning. We also got Formula Sim Racing. We also got the event that you're looking at now, and we also got a little bit of other events with different games like F1 2013. If you haven't even got it yet, try it out. I mean, it's good. Well, when I say it's good, I mean I've only seen the previews. I haven't got the game for it yet. I mean, there's different other games on there as well, like Euro Truck Simulator, game in stock car, games like that, including vintage games as well. So everyone has it on there. Well, say
Yeah.
So
I'm going to ask you a really stupid question. A lot of people probably be bored by this now. But what happened with the Virtual World Series by Renault? Because I didn't catch any of it. Well, I catched a little bit of it.
Well, we are in the background, well actually right now, just released the sign-up grid for the Virtual World Series by Renault Season 3 Clios. And as I mentioned earlier, that would be open today, and right now it is open. We have taken a completely new approach to the Virtual World Series by Renault by introducing a series that will run alongside the Clios. And for the first time ever at Racedepartment in rFactor 2, we will be racing in a league the Formula Renault 3.5s. And that will be the Formula part of the Harley World Series by Renault, or Virtual World Series by Renault. And for those of you who love the fun and exhilaration of a front-wheel drive championship, we have the Clios, of course.
So there you have it, a Formula Series, which is particularly known mostly around the world as an open wheel series, is going to be returning under the name of the Virtual Wheel Series by Renault. Last time that Racedepartment hosted a open wheel series was, of course, the Racedepartment Open Wheel Championship, which was hosted on the Game Stock Car 2012 using Formula 3 cars, and now it's returning on rFactor 2. What's good news?
And speaking of good news, I've just signed up for the Clios.
Way. I mean, so speaking of Clios, there's one good series in rFactor 1 still going left, and it's really good. It's called the it's on the Touring Pro series called the Tom Onslow Cole series. Now, some of you may have heard of it, but it's actually a good series. You drive in Clios and drive around different circuits like Croft, Dock Hill, and Silverstone and such. Never mind about that. Anyway, let's just carry on with this.
Yes, getting back onto the race at hand. Some might say we've currently got Louis Martins and Mr. Duran in the pit lane. Of course, Peter Varga still in the lead.
Mr. Peter Varga.
Yeah.
We've got one blue flag for McGleary Quentin in the F1 CL or Racing Endurance at the moment in the GT2 category.
Yeah.
We'll wait for that to clear up soon, and then we'll just continue on. The closest battle I can find on the track at the moment is I can't find it on screen. Hold on. Closest battle I can find. It's gonna be a while to find it.
Yeah. In other news, Mark Motorsport looking for new drivers. If you want to drive in the Clear Cup Series, give me a shout.
And any other good news?
Yes. Moving on to back onto the endurance race, and moving on to the
let's continue on.
What is being shown on the? Are we looking at our favourite car, the number 302? Have they done anything stupid recently?
I can't recall, no.
So they've decided to get Simon Hill or whoever was in the car out.
Hang on, are we talking about Medcape?
Yeah.
That's my team. What just happened?
Well, no, there was quite a lot of going on earlier.
Oh yeah. In the final corner, and pretty much everywhere else, the car kept snapping as it was gearing down. It was a bit of a problem with his setup, but yeah, he got used to it and actually pulled the car way back up the field from where he was, and Miroslav Davidovic is now in the car and doing a mighty fine job for racing on a setup that he's never used before.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right, I think it's time to stop this broadcast to get ready for the next part, which will be on in a sec. So if you are still watching this on the race department, don't forget to refresh your page once the broadcast is over. If you're still watching it on YouTube, you have to wait until the next one comes on. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to check it out on the Racedepartment forums. Yay. And I do apologise for my outrageous comments regarding you know what.
You've been talking about Lord Voldemort again?
No! Why would I talk about him?
Well, you can't name it, so...
Exactly.
Well, on that funny note, see you all in the next part of the broadcast.
Wait a minute, we're still on this one. Wait a minute.
Are we?
I think we are... Hold on, I'm just back in 3,
Make your mind
2,
up.
1, and we is back.
Welcome
Hello,
back,
everyone.
everybody.
Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of the World Endurance Series. We're here in Sepang, Malaysia for the 6-hour race here around this magnificent track built by Herman Tilke. Boo. With me, Xavier De Carvalho, and Dan Marr. Just a reminder that my name is Ron Squire, so welcome. Let's just carry on with business, eh?
So then, could anyone recap the current standings in the race?
Current positions in the race. Peter Varga is still leading in GT1. Davey Van Der Ven is still leading in GT2, and still leading in the GT4 category, Mr. Arthur Siskala. And our boys, the team Mark Motorsports, are 5th place in class.
We were 3rd earlier.
With Rue Martins at the wheel. Go on. You were saying?
I was saying we were 3rd earlier, and server crashed.
Ah.
Might well have done.
I did. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I just hear you say that the server crashed?
Well, it supposedly has on my screen.
Well, can't see anything going on the broadcast at the moment, so it might take a while or so to.
My live timing died a minute ago, so.
Okay, so your live timing is on, but we'll have to wait until something else has gone wrong here. And I believe we only got about nearly 2.5 hours left. Is that correct?
Right guys, I'm going to leave you to it and head off back to my own team channel and get us as far up as possible.
Alright, see you later.
Thank you very much for your time, Xavier. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, I'll probably be back later on.
Okay, thanks very much.
See ya.
Ta-ra. It was nice to have Xavier along. But if you are a team member and got nothing else better to do, then why don't you come down for the come down to the race department commentary booth for a natter. Be nice to have you here. I think I saw on the broadcast that someone just gone off in the first corner, going on the inside corner. A bit odd.
I can't actually see, so.
It just happened a couple of minutes ago, so sorry, a couple of seconds ago, so it won't be live. It's live now, but we are now live now, but never mind.
Well, yeah, I can't actually get onto my. I can't get on the server now, so.
Oh, right. So, it might take a while.
Here we go. I'm back in.
Yep. And I just saw on the broadcast one of the GTRs, one of the orange GTRs, just locked up and gave completion to a Corvette.
Yeah.
Just coming up just past the end of Sector 2 and beginning of Sector 3.
Well, moving on. Whilst, what can you see on the live stream?
What I can see on the live stream at the moment is just a Corvette just going past the start finish line now. 3 cars behind him. 3 of them are GTRs, all 3. Nothing much happening at the moment. Time just going into the second corner now.
Alright. Right, I'm back on now so I can see what's happening.
I think I think one of the cars on there is experiencing a little lag.
Which one?
Well, I think it was a Chevrolet Corvette just about a couple of seconds ago, but was just experiencing a little lag. In fact, a little bit like it was going towards the corner, back and forth within a split second or so, and just continuing on for about a couple of seconds, and then just back to normal. So I don't know what's wrong with him there.
Well, anyway, moving on. So what happened in that hour or so that I was away?
Nothing much happened.
Oh dear.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying, oh dear.
Well, no, not really. Nothing much happened, really.
And as the 302 car goes on,
Yay.
it puts us up. I don't think it seems to be getting darker. It just seems to be getting a bit cloudy.
Yeah, yeah. Did you say it was getting a bit cloudy?
A bit, yeah.
Ah, I see.
Right then, I have something I need to be doing.
We just received a message in the chat box from Mark Vigil, who's checking out our cameras for the day, saying that he's added the remaining time of the session in the top right corner of the screen. So if you are watching this on full screen, and I mean full screen, then you might be able to see the time, which is, as you can see, if I can just, yep, just 2 hours, 21 minutes and 23.5 seconds and counting. Yay.
How very fun. Anyways, have you tried driving the new Houstons in
The Houstons?
games? Yeah.
I don't think I have, no.
Yeah, they're quite good little cars. So anyway, very little going on the race currently.
Yeah, that's nothing much good.
They seem to listen to me and you and stuff. Calm down.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
As everyone still coming round. Do you want to fancy like going over the order? And we've got Thiago Silva in the pit lane.
Yeah, go on then. Going over the order in... Right, I'll do the order in GT1. You do the order in GT2 while I'll do the order in GT4, okay? Right,
It's depending on whether I can actually get in the thing or not, but...
Oh, well, you can still look on the live timing, you know.
I'm trying to say I'm trying to get onto it at the moment, but it's being quite laggy.
Yeah, but anyway, Peter Varga still leading in the OXXO racing ahead of Dennis Flischer in the rare endurance team. So we've got Madcap Thomas 4th in 3rd, and we've got Kevlar ahead in 4th position, and then we got Michael Fulcher in 5th, David O'Reilly in 6th, 7th is Blake Townend in the Radicals, and then we got Yalman Insing in 9th for SRVN, the GT competition of Diogo Silva in 9th, then we got 10th is Miguel Lopez in the Go Speed, and then we got Steve Reuter in Sim Racing Spain. Okay, so Dan, if you like to do GT2 please.
In GT2, the ADR car is in the lead, 5th overall, in obviously first in class with Andy van der Velde in that car. Daniel Pizzo is in the Scuderia GT Italia car in 2nd, and 3rd is Rare Endurance Team 2 with Robin Toll on board. Indy Racing is 4th with Eddie Haugen driving. Christian Mickle is in the CDR Motorsports car in 5th. 6th, Tiger Racing with Stefan Wunderberg. 7th, F1CR Racing Endurance, Francois Sigwald. ISD Racing is Davey Lawrence.
Okay.
In 9th is Ice Cold Racing, Lee Palmer. 10th is Project Resistance Racing with Tony Duran. And 11th is TXL Racing, Mark Greenhall, who I think is a retirement.
Yeah, he is a retirement. Xavier just said so earlier.
Oh,
so, let's have a look in the GT4 category. We got Alpha Sculla in 1st. Then we got Volta Cardoso in 2nd. In 3rd, we got Felix Humbridge in 4th. Then we got David Javik in 4th for Madcap GT4. And then we have got our lads, Team Mar Motorsports with Drew Martins at the wheel in 5th. The SRVN of Jill Dehan is in 6th position.
and that's the race order.
Yep. David Lewis just had a blue flag for a brief moment and then just gone.
Yeah. So they will make their way around the circuit. The OXXO racing car is currently in the lead and he's completed 106 laps. And the least amount of laps by a current driver is the SRVN car, the GT4 car, who's done 85. So it's about 30 odd laps down.
Okay. There's nothing much happening on there at the moment. Tom Andrew says he's gone back into the car. Fingers crossed. So good luck to you, Tom. We got a tweet from Tom, who's just replied to Sarah to say, feel for you, see. Saw you in the pits the lap after I unlapped our car and was surprised to say the least. That was from Michael's previous rants earlier. Is there anything going on the YouTube part? Just have a look.
Let's put it bluntly, I don't know whether there is or not.
I'm just having a look now. I do apologise if I'm waiting for a bit, so please bear with me for a sec.
Well, no problem. It's they've currently got a blue flag for the ISD racing car, which is Pizzo in the Scuderia GT Italia car is about to lap him.
Thank you very much for that. Just having a look at the comments now. Video has no comments at the moment, so yeah, we're sorry for that. But if you do have anything to comment on, or you just like to have a speak with us, just comment it on the section, or you just come up to the box. No, there's no rush, no hassle. So, what should we do while we're waiting?
I don't know. Well, I'm going to start doing Clio. I'm going to prepare for the Clios because I'm like a boss like that.
Right.
Ooh, that's a lock up there and a half there for the can't see what car that is. It's big, it's yellow and it's Ronaldo, I think, which who the number. Ooh, lots of lockups going up in these GT1 cars.
They will get on better soon.
Ooh, big off up there by the 108 car. And coming round then, that Silver's still going to get past the Ronaldo then. And as you may or may not have heard, I've now got to go off for my dinner. But you know, stuffing this commentary. Now you gotta eat stuff like that. So without much ado, I will have to catch you all in a short while.
So I will see you later then.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye, lad. We'll just we're just going to be put up with me for about a few moments or so because unfortunately we haven't got much going on at the moment. So once Dan is back, we'll be back to normal business. But if anybody wants to come up to the commentary booth, there's no rush. In fact, anyone can come up. Only RD members. Hello everyone. Just to let you know, while we're waiting for Zanmar to return, I just received a message from Mr. Xavier Carvalho, just to remind you that the sign-ups that he said for the the virtual World Endurance Series by Renault is supposed to open today. Well, he has confirmed that are open. So if you are a Racedepartment member and think about taking part in this, it's just go to the main forum page and find Virtual World Series by Renault. Now, this series will include the Formula Renault 3.5 mod, which means that for the first time since July last year, that Racedepartment will host a open wheel series, which was last held in 2012 with Game Stock Car 2012 with the Formula 3. So just to let you know that the sign-ups are open. So if you want to go over and sign up, now's your chance. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back. Nothing much happened, as usual.
Ah, surprise, surprise.
Yay. So we only got about less than an hour, so less than 2 hours to go. God, please.
Yeah, well, as you may or may not be able to hear, I've had some features.
Yeah. So yeah, because excuse me, because as mentioned earlier, Dan has got a little bit of cold.
And a
the
bad
autumn
throat.
cold. So
Commentating
basically,
hurts.
yeah. So basically, it's a much more of a get well soon.
Yeah. Oh.
So let's just continue on with the race. You're still watching Racedepartment on its the rFactor 2 debut called the World Endurance Championship.
Virtual
I'm
World
on
Endurance
squad.
Championship.
Sorry,
You have to remember it's Virtual World.
sorry, Virtual World Endurance Championship. With myself.
We haven't got any
my-
Audis here.
Any Audis?
We don't have any, do we?
No, I don't think we do. No.
So we can't be the WEC, can we?
No. So let's just press on. Here in Malaysia. That's it. Let's just have a look. Who's where? We got OXXO Racing is still leading in front with Peter Varga being replaced by another Hungarian star by the name of Mr. Holby. Then we got Marcel Fischer in the Rare Endurance team ahead of Thomas Boff. Then we got Kevles in the split. Then we got Michael Fulcher in 5th place. Jory Geist in 6th. We got Silva in 7th. 8th is Tom Adrian Rossilli. Then we got Miguel Lopez, and Steve Reuter is last in class. I'm posting. I didn't know it. So let's have a look at GT2. Daniel Pizio is leading for Scuderia GT Italia. There we got the CDR Motorsports of Christian Michael. There is F1 CL Racing Endurance of Francois Segueld, Tiger Racing of Ian Franson. There. Then we got Henrik Leck in the ME Racing ahead of ISD Racing of Nikita Free. Then we got Andy van der Velde in the ADR. Dennis Duna in the Rare Endurance team in 8th. Then we got 9th place of Ice Cold Racing Zero to Vet. Then we got Tonio Duran in the Project Resistance Racing and Mark Renault, who's retired so far. So, Dan, if you'd like to do the last category, please.
Yeah. In the GT4 class, we have Office. I can't. How'd you say it again?
Where is it? Arthur Siskula.
Arthur Siskula is in the lead of the GT4 class in the thing, and unfortunately, my internet's gone again.
Sometimes our luck just comes and
Yeah,
goes.
so it's Arthur Siskula is in the lead in GT4. Second is the Joven Racing Team driver Walter Cardozo. Felix Herberich is in the Road Bandits car in 3rd. 4th, Mad Cape GT4, the number 302 car, the one we all love and hate. I mean hate, but
yeah, no, just slow.
Yeah. Davidovich, Mar Motorsport in 5th with Rue Martins driving, and SRVN GT4 is Yel Jahan driving that car.
Okay, let's have a look on the chat and saying, and we got one from Andrew Ford. Is Bram racing soon? I don't know. Is he?
I'm
Well,
gonna go back.
I think the answer to that one is no idea.
Alright, what was it? What was the question? Repeat the question.
The question was from Andrew Ford. Is Bram racing suit? And I think it's I don't know.
F
No
knows.
idea.
Literally F knows.
Lord knows.
Yeah, but racing's a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah. So we're just gonna be sitting here like an awkward people here. We're just sitting around. I don't know what.
Turtle.
Yeah. Right. Any new tweets? Any new tweets? Sorry. And
Right. Shall I go first to show you?
right, you go first.
Alright, I was going to say, if anyone, any drivers who aren't doing anything at the moment, or members of the race department, or just team bosses fancy about coming in for a conversation, then please do so. We have, honestly, we could do with some to talk about.
Yeah, because seriously, we've got really nothing to talk about. We are bored out of our minds, we don't know what to do. Unless we can do that thing we just did earlier, which was try and guess a line.
Yeah, actually, give me a minute. I think I have an idea.
Alright. Okay, so Dan's gone for a second, just
Sorry about that, I was just giving them a morale boost to the boys.
Mile boost.
Yeah, because they're all quite happy that they were running third in class.
Yay.
And just to tell them that they've got another job to do.
Yeah. So anyway, you said you was what was it now? You said you were gonna go away and find a line. So did you try and find a line?
Did I?
You were going away for a second, and then you
Oh no, I was just going to talk to the boys. But I do have to go now, because not permanently, just a minute, because bodily functions, put it that way.
I understand. So we only just got about an hour or so now, so nothing much to talk about. So I just need to never mind. Dan, you still here? Dan will be back in soon. I'm just waiting now.
My apologies, I have now returned again.
Yay.
So what's not happened in a minute or so I've been gone. Oh,
Everything. Nothing's happened.
oh. Why is it whenever I go away and leave you to it, nothing interesting happens, and as soon as I come back,
I don't know.
Well, anyway, moving on. Do you do much ship racing, Ron?
I used to. I really used to.
Why? What did he used to do?
Just sim race. That is all. I'm such a dull person.
Fair enough. See, I've never been very good. I'm starting to get a bit better, but and yeah. I'm sorry. Don't worry, we've got you know how we've only got one car here.
Yeah.
You know, well, we're gonna have 3 in the Clios, so you know you've got 3 times the amount of fun.
Yay.
Don't forget at Danfield 007, pester me a lot to make those t-shirts. Because who doesn't want a Mar Motors t-shirt? Seriously.
Really don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't want one, but then again, I don't need one.
Meh.
And it's quite interesting talking to the boys because they were quite annoyed at Do you remember early near the start of the race when they were running third or second in class and they had that spin and then the GT1 car had a spin?
Yeah?
As well, I found out the GT1 hit them off. Or at least that's what they were telling to me, and they were also quite annoyed with the old pit lane incident. So, but they're not doing too badly, they are.
Hmm.
But unfortunately, we've just gone down to the last.
But sometimes life is, yeah.
Life is evil. But
I was going to say life is a
life's a beach.
Yay! Yeah.
Just like the social network. Those business cards are hilarious. Well, Marcel Vishna still in the lead. It's going to be a DC Italia with Danielle Pizzo in the lead of GT2, and lead of GT1 is Arthur Shizula.
Yay.
I got there eventually in the Roaring Pipes Maniacs in lead of GT4. We have just under 1.5 hours left running. We've been running for 4.5 hours now out of the 6 hours of Sepang, the first round of the Virtual World Endurance Championship, and to be honest, it's been a fantastic race.
And to be honest, I'm really tired. Really.
Well, yeah, but let's face it, we're gonna end up covering pretty much the entire race. I mean, sure, we both have breaks now and then, but you know, we've pretty much done all race, which you know, I'm only used to doing races. The longest race I've ever done is 2 hours worth of the Daytona, say 22 hours of Daytona or the Grand Prix. You know, I'm used to doing like 20-30 minute sprint races. You know, this is real culture shock. Imagine what the drivers feel like.
Hmm.
Anyway, moving on. Remember, if you wish to come into the commentary box, if you're a member of the race department or just a fledgling team boss or someone who just wants to come in and have a conversation, then please do so. I mean, we've not got that much to talk about.
Yeah,
Let's be
seriously,
honest.
I mean, we've been conversationless all race. That's a new word, conversationless.
It is.
Yay.
There we go. I've just had a brilliant idea.
What is it?
I'm playing my i.e. the people through my headset and the car sounds through my stereo. Not my stereo, but my whatever they're called. The my speakers. So yeah, then I've got a lot less interference in my ear.
See.
I'm clever.
Sometimes we all are. Still, meh.
Well, what else? Ooh, dear.
Oh dear, what's wrong?
I was just remembering something about, I was reading something about the British touring cars. And, because I know a lot of people won't know the result, I shan't say what happened.
Alright. Alright.
But, I've come up with a real good idea for multitasking.
And that idea is?
Well, at one point, in one thing, I'm like commentating. I'm being a professional commentator, commentating over a race, and at the exact same time, I'm being a professional team boss, which means I can multitask, or I'm a woman.
But though you're not the only one, I'm multitasking as well, because not only am I commentating on the race, but I'm building a track.
You're building a track, are you? What are you building it on?
Bob's Track Builder.
Ah, what are you building?
I'm trying to build the Circuit of Wales, which some of you might know. Progress has been halted a little bit, so please do stay calm if you're a little bit hasty. Thank you.
Well, I hope that goes well. I've always wanted to build a track on rFactor myself, but I'm not very good at that sort of thing, so it's a shame for me, but...
Plenty of tutorials.
Yeah, there is, and I'll tell you a hilarious story I had the other week. I was driving the World Karting mod on Silverstone, you know, the 2012 layout.
But by Water Designs.
John, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was hilarious because I was doing about 100 miles an hour going through the second corner, which is you know, the new complex. And I got some oversteer out, and I managed. Yeah, I think so. But I got some oversteer out, and I managed to spin the cart because I was trying to be clever. But you get used to having to correct the car.
Yeah.
Well, when I was correcting the cart, what happened was I put a way too much correction on it.
So you span yourself out altogether really fast.
I did, because
wow. Just
well,
utter.
right,
wow.
Right, when you get used to the fact that you're having to only use so much force to get the car back into control, it's a bit of a culture shock when you put your normal amount of saving on it and you're thinking, hang on, why am I actually turning left?
Right.
I mean, I'm not the only idiot who's done it.
Yeah, but plenty of people have done it over the years. I still do.
Yeah. And so Grego Baldi in the lead vehicle in the number 113XO energy drink car.
OXXO.
That real product. I've never heard of that before.
Never heard what?
OXXO energy drink.
No, have I?
I'm sure it can't be any worse than KX.
But I don't know if it's any better than Iron Brew or Relentless or something like that.
I'm not gonna start singing.
Yeah, please. Please.
No, don't need that one. But yeah, my favourite drink's Fanta. Right, I've got a great debate you can all have on the Racedepartment forums.
What?
All right, in the chat or Twitter, whatever, just tell us what your favourite drink is.
And you can either put it to Dan, which is Dan 007, is it?
Dan Film 007, all lowercase, all one word.
Yeah, or just me, which is just Ron, which is hashtag RonVWEC, or my name, which is Ron Squire 95.
Yeah, so don't forget to at us with your favourite type of beverage.
For example, mine's coffee, and Bram's putting plenty out.
He is, and actually, Bram, how many sugars are you offering with the coffees?
That is actually an interesting fact.
How many sugars do you have in your coffee?
I pretty much go over the top, really.
How many do you have?
And it's also sweetness, so I say about 4 or 5.
I have 4 sugars.
Eh.
I like having being able to like taste sugar because it just tastes nice.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
But,
ironic really because my poor sister, she's a type 1 diabetic, so we're not allowed the sugar in the house anymore. So
yeah. But though,
Yeah.
the only reason I have sweetness is because I need to keep it down a bit, and basically, I've actually, and I agree with you. The taste of sugar is, well, needs factor, I think.
Alright, and you know we were speaking about the Houston G6 and G8 earlier. If anyone's not tried it, try it because they are fantastic little cars. My only problem is they love going sideways, and you know when you put your foot down, you really start going, oh, when you realise your car's not going straight but going sideways towards a wall.
Is there a Pontiac, the Houston G6?
No, the Houstons are based on the Lola T70s. You know, very loosely, but based nonetheless.
So it's Houston G6, you say?
Well, both of them, there's G6 and the G8. And speaking of things that are based on things, has anyone heard that Lister's actually coming back?
Hold on, let me just check what listers are.
Listers, they're... You never heard of the Lister Nobly?
Listers.
Everyone's heard of a Lister Nobly.
Oh.
Well, they're starting to build new ones to FIA with a FIA Appendix J.
Are you talking about the Lister Storm? Or something like that?
No, the original Nobly with the Jaguar engine. Because just the Jaguar D-Type engine is just yes.
Okay, right, I found a car. Because I found a car called the Lister Storm. It's got a Jaguar V12
Oh
engine.
yes, I know.
Yeah, made in 1993, and price, and they competed in the 24-hour Le Mans, so it was a good car.
And you can still buy, you can buy a brand new, original specification, built meeting Appendix K race regulations, and it'll only cost you millions, it will only cost you money.
Yes, and nothing else but joy.
Yeah, but joy doesn't cost you anything, it gives you lots of stuff.
Yeah, it's priceless.
I mean, I'd love a D-Type, but I'm never going to have one, and I'd also love having a, you know what, if you could have any car in the world, what would you have?
Oh, that's a difficult question because I love all cars really, to be honest. But though the car I would think about having is a Ferrari FXX.
Where's your sense of style and fun?
What do you mean it's a sense of style and fun? It's a fantastic car. It went around the Top Gear test track 1 minute 10.7 seconds, although it had to be taken off due to its slick tyres. But it's a brilliant car. I mean,
right, yeah. If you put it on standard boat tyres, then you wouldn't get a 115 out of it.
What? Oh my god! Right. Well, it can't be. Well, it can't be the Bugatti Veyron because I just.
That's just boring.
Well, you're saying that I don't because actually, did you say that I'd be boring if I don't have a Bugatti Veyron?
No, I'm saying Bugatti Veyrons are boring.
Oh yeah, okay. But So I don't know what, but I'm really spoiled for choice. Seriously, right? If anybody on the chat thinks what cars you have, please post it to me, or just at least put it on the chat, please. I want to know.
Yeah, just tell us anything and everything. Just don't swear. Swearing's not a very good idea.
Yeah, but don't be like Andrew Ford, because he just posted on the chat just now, wasted about 3 days of my life. My God.
You know, nobody's making you watch this.
No, seriously, I mean, you could just do something to yourself and such and that. But I won't go with the details. But so yeah, I mean, no one's going to force you to just watch the race whole through. I mean, you can take breaks, you know.
I mean, we did. God knows we did. And we're the only two commentators.
At this moment in time, but we also had Xavier around here earlier as well.
Yeah. How should be? Alright, is anyone good with Photoshop? I'm doing like layers and that.
I am.
Okay, I'm trying. How do you like find, get the layer bar on like the right hand side? You can see all the different layers.
Unfortunately, it's are you using what grid speakers are you using? See, 3 or 4 or 5?
2.
Number 2. Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was 3. No, it didn't. It wasn't even torrented. Adobe gave it out for 3.
Oh wow.
So when they did, I downloaded it because then I've got, you know, at least some form of. Well, I've got GIMP, but I don't use that very much because people. No, it's not.
I use CS4, but my only thing is that they just stay on the right for some reason, because they feel that some people rather prefer it on our side. But let me just try and find something on it.
There you go. I've done it now.
What is it?
I figured it out. How do you? I'm editing Windows on the Clio, so I can have. I'm having a play.
Yay! Play, yay! Oh, didn't know it.
Shakespeare didn't write poems that rhymed.
Yay! Alright, Andrew Ford says, how's that Welsh rFactor track coming on? Still working on it. Please be patient, and when the guys are going to race millions as such, probably win, but not win the next year.
Well, it might be done next year. You don't know.
I don't know, because have you ever seen my latest radio podcast on my Spreaker channel?
No, I don't.
Well, I suggest that you listen to it, and it will give you more details about my future on sim racing.
Alright, well, why don't you give me the gist of it?
Well, I'll not give you the gist because I spoil the surprise, but it's not more of a surprise, it's much more of a doom and gloom situation.
Okay, well, yeah. Why is it I use Spreaker as well, you know? Weird.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
I think me and you collectively may have accidentally kickstarted some sort of cult on there. Mind you, do you do any live commentaries on there?
I do, yes. The first full one I've done so far is well, actually I do one once, but they were the Grand Prix from Britain to Hungary. They weren't. They're not with background sound, but though Belgium and Italy they do have background sounds. But I'm only doing the background sounds of the BBC Live broadcast because
Yeah, I do that actually.
because unfortunately I can't do it with Sky because it requires you to pay, and I don't use Sky. Not now, not ever.
Ah, I have Sky, but I just don't. Can you remember 16 and 24?
16 and 24.
You can forget them now.
What do you mean 16 and 24?
You'll find out later.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. You want to go over the race order quickly?
Yeah, go on then.
Alright then. Actually, I'll do GT1, you do GT2, I'll do GT4. How about that, mate?
Alright.
Alright then. GT1 is as follows. Marcel Vishner is in the lead. We're in the Rare Endurance Team 1 car, ahead of OXXO Racing's short Giorgio Baldi.
It's good. It's Gergo Baldi. Sorry about that.
My apologies. Madcap GT1 are in first position with Jimmy Hughes at the wheel, and Poseidon Split is in fourth. We don't know what driver's on at the wheel. Fifth is All French Racing with Michael Fulcher. Sixth is SVRN GT1 with Joey Thiessen in it. GT Competizione is Miguel Salva, and that's how you say it. Radicals is AJ Roselli, Tom Ed, Andres in Figure Racing, Ghost Speed is Sergio Jr., and in the last placing class in retirement, Steve Raider. Now on to the GT2.
Okay, the GT2, we got Daniel Pinto in first place, ahead of Simon Christman in the CBR Motorsports. In third place, we got Francois Sedgeweld in the F1 CL Racing Endurance. Then we got the Ian Franson in the Tiger Racing, ahead of Henrik Lick in the ME Racing fifth placing class. Then we got Davy van der Ven in 6th position in the ADR, ahead of Davy Lorries in the IST Racing. Rare Endurance Team number 2 has Dennis Duna at the wheel in 8th place in class, but 13th place overall. Then we got Lee Palmer in the Ice Cold Racing in 9th place, with Project Resistance Antonio Duran, I believe, is retired, alongside another retirement in the GT2 category, TXL Racing car of Mr. Mark Greeno. Over to you for the last class.
Alright then, the GT4 class. Arthur Schooler is in the Roaring Pipes Maniacs car, running 17th overall, first in class. Second is the Jover Racing team with Eduardo Henriquez in it. Madcap GT4 is Miroslav Davidovich. In fourth is Roy Bandits Felix Herbrich. SVRN is Jill DeHaan, and last is Mar Motorsport with Dennis Gorfell.
Okay, let's just have a look on the chat. Xavier Tacopolo saying it's tricky when you're coming in hot. I drifted up that hill a couple of times during my stint. Lol. Thank you very much, Xavier, for that. Let's have a look at the latest tweets. We got one from Mountain Racing Team. Hughes is back in the car. There's already 2 tenths off the fastest lap of the race. Keep on going, lads. We've got both cars on the podium spots with 1.5 hours to go. Which actually, to be honest, is nearly an hour to go, to be honest. So 1 more hour to go, lads, and then you're done for the day. Okay, so let's have a look at the messages on our on the YouTube page. Can we have a look? Come on.
And it looks to be getting a bit dark here. And as we say that, I'm just going to have to nip into my team chat. So you can give me approximately 5 minutes.
Yep. Well, wait, we're about to track, which, yeah, just might as well get on the track.
I am back once again after another motivational speech with my team.
Welcome back.
Yeah. And it looks like I might have to step out I'm stepping out my Clio drive for Dennis, which should be good. They are running fantastically well, so.
Yay. Looks like we've got a new message in the chat box. Why doesn't somebody go for an interview? Please, we want somebody in. Come on, this is not really that hard. Please come in.
Yeah.
Now, it's official. I've officially put a message in the box confirming that anyone is welcome. We are bored out of our minds.
We are, and actually, I'm just spinning a lot. I'm going to go outside for a little while.
Bible song.
Oh, nothing. I just need to go outside. I need to run up and down. It's one of the things I do.
Alright.
But,
And I believe we got a driver in, Mr. Blake Townend. Hello, sir.
Good
Back in a
afternoon.
minute.
Evening.
So, how would you sum up your race so far, Blake?
Frustrating. I think it's definitely been a learning experience.
So it's your first race, is it?
Yes. It's my first big league endurance race with driver swaps on rFactor 2. But I've never done anything like this before. I don't think AJ has either. I think Jeremy's probably the only one that's had some experience with driver swaps and this length of racing.
And basically, so basically, you just having a good time, just trying to get to adapt to it, yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy did a fantastic job in qualifying. We got the lead, I think, within the first corner, so we kept that lead until the driver swaps. And then I did about a lap, and just before the entry to the pits, my car, the car suddenly slowed down, and we had blown engine. So we wasn't quite sure what to do, and we went back to the garage and got a brand new Radicals car. We got a penalty for that because we didn't speak to the race control about having a new car. So in the end we ended up having a 12-minute penalty, which it's quite a lot of time to lose. So I just tried to claw it back on my second half of my stint, and so far put in a really good lap time to get fast lap, and just to be as consistent as possible until disaster struck when I think there must have been lag contact, but I tried overtaking a 370Z Nissan on the exit of the back straight, before coming onto the home straight, and we made contact, and unfortunately, as my car was rolling backwards off the racing line down the straight, we had another GTR hit us, which was just unfortunate, and so trying to get the car back to the pits was quite a challenge on its own with crabbing. And then on top of that we had a 606 seconds of damage repair job. So by then, swapped over to AJ, and AJ is just trying to bring the car home.
Well, at least you had a good race. Thank you very much for your time, Blake.
Thank you.
Right, so we're just waiting for Dan to come back in a bit. Time being, we can just wait.
Well, I've returned, and I've returned some good news.
And the good news is,
As you may or may not know, the World Series by Renault, the Clio and the sign-ups are now open. So if you want to drive in a official Race Department league, the sign-ups for the Clios are now open. So please be be everyone's guests and join up.
yes. So please join up if you want to have a go on that. Right. So I suppose there's much to do at this moment in time. So what do you want to do at this moment in time?
At this moment in time, do we need to go over any of the race orders? Has anything changed? All something significant has changed.
Yep.
Mar Motorsport's back into 5th.
And looks like we've got something from Nissans and Corvettes saying, Jimmy Hughes, you beauty, fastest lap of the race by 0.3 of a second.
Ooh, that is very good.
Fantastic, lad. So let's just have a look at the orders. Gogo Baldi is leading for OXXO Racing ahead of Dennis Vishner in the Rare Endurance team, number 1. Then we got the madcap of Jimmy Hughes, the man who just set the fastest lap of the race, lad, in 3rd place. Then we got, is it Kevlar or Renio at the wheel now?
Who is? I have no idea. It doesn't say, does it?
Okay, so whoever it is at the wheel on the Spanish Blitz, 4th place. Then we got the all French racing of Michael Falker in 5th place in class, but 7th place overall. Then we got Yuri Geisen in the SRVN GT1, 6th place in class. Then we got Miguel Silva in 7th place. Then we got AJ Rosselli, 8th. Tom Andrews, 9th. Sergio Jr. is in 10th. Steve Royder unfortunately has retired from the race. Okay, just having a look at the GT2 class. You can do GT4 then. In the GT2 class, we got the Scuderia GT Italia, CDR Motorsports of Simon Christensen, and we got a message from Xavier Carvalho saying Cape Mad Cape. Yep, thank you very much, Xavier, for that. Okay, so let's just continue on with this. We have got next Francois Shedwell. Then we got Ian Francisson. Then we got David van der Ven, Davy Lorries. Then we got Dennis Duna, Mr. Henrik Lick, Mr. Lee Palmer is in 9th, and it's following the people who are retired in the GT2 category are Antonio German and Mark Wheeler. Okay, Dan, it's on you. Your last, and this is GT4.
Right, the GT4 entry. Arthur Skilzer is still in the lead in the Royal Pipes Maniacs team. Jova Racing is Eduardo Henriquez in second. Madcake GT4 is Miroslav Davidovich in third. Fourth is SRBM GT4 Jos van der Sturm. So then Dennis Corfowl moves up to 5th in the Mar Motorsport machine, and the Road Bandits machine of Anglo Peter in 6th.
Thank you very much for...
And stop reading.
Sorry.
Ron, Xavier told me to tell you to stop reading everything aloud.
Sorry about that.
So how long have we got left? We've only got about 50 minutes left, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
But,
you only got about 48 minutes left.
So what have your thoughts been on the race?
Pretty excited at the start. Gone down a bit in the middle and just, I don't know.
Yeah. It was the number 111 car. It is out of pit lane. You know where Townend was in that car, but now it's Roselli. And Mission still in the lead. He's got quite a comfortable gap, although him and Baldy pretty much got the same lap time. I think it's only 2 tenths, well, 10th and a half separates it, which is not bad. You know, at least they're keeping up pace. And we're about 45 minutes left to go in the race. It's still not all decided yet, but then again, it's not all most exciting at the moment. And Yuri Gill edition is being given a blue flag from Baldy in the OXXO racing car.
And we're just going to receive a message from Blake Townend saying that Radcliffe's got the fastest lap of the race, so well done to them.
And currently, the third place man in GT4, Miroslav Davidovich, has done over 50% of the race himself. So he deserves a break, if anyone does.
I do at this moment in time because I've been called down for dinner. See you in a bit.
Oh right, leave it to me. So you're with me, Dunmore, on the late shift. Not quite the graveyard shift, but it feels like nonetheless, as everyone just coming round on to the... So, what have your thoughts been on the race as of current? Well, don't forget you can comment to us at the Race Department chat. And don't forget you can also put us on Facebook or YouTube even, Twitter at StanFilm007. Don't forget to hashtag BWEC. And as we've got now about 45 minutes left in the session, very not long now to go. I'm going to quickly check up with everyone's comments in the live streams. So obviously, don't forget to keep them coming in. We'll read some of them out. Not a bad lap time there from Lake Town then. Doing 1-2-3-0. Definitely not bad at all. As I'm looking at the 102 car. With your Edition in that car. No comments seem to have been made on the online. As the number 102 car still coming round. It's currently at the what part of the circuit is this? Going well. Well, don't forget to keep your comments coming in, of course. We'll keep reading them out as the race goes on. Our friend Robin Squire is going for his team, so you're stuck with good old Dan Marr. Obviously, don't forget also, if you're a member of the race department or a team boss or a driver who's got very little to do, don't forget to come in on the chat so you can come along and have a conversation. We can talk about the race and what you think about it, and of course keep comments coming in. Very interesting to read. Also, after today's racing, you want to see more of the we'll like to see even more of the racing, and I'll be able to give you in just a minute the next race meeting for the cars are the I shall get up in just a minute. I apologise for any delay because of course the openings for the Virtual World Series by Renault are now open, so don't forget to sign up on there, racing against me and the Marmo Sport Boys amongst other people. And we'll go over the next couple of meetings. As such, the next race will be on November the 16th for the 8 Hours of Bahrain, and then the 12 Hours of Lusail will be on the 14th of December. So only 3 races this week, this meeting, but 3 races this season, but we'll get some classic endurance racing from them nonetheless. "40 minutes to go and the race looks something like this. Mitsubishi still in the lead for the their endurance team in GT1. GT2 lead is Scuderia GT Italia, Daniel Pizzo. In GT4 it's Arva Sciolza, or however you say it. I apologise if I haven't said it right. And we will soon be finished racing, which will be a shame. It's been a very interesting race, but like a lot of people say, all things have to come to an end. Some might say all bad things as well. Anyway, coming on, we're going to soldier on. Don't forget, bring your comments in. We're quite interested in what you have to say about the race. And, yeah. Well, we will soon be finished, and at the moment we are looking at the... how is that? So, Poseidon and Hughes go side by side. Could that be a battle for position? Nope. Not a battle for classes either, it's just a lapage happening. As cars still going round on circuit. Not getting much darker here at Sepang. Only just beginning to set. I don't know whether it will be fully set by the end of the I don't think it'll be fully set. Luckily, or some might say unluckily, we haven't had any rain, which maybe for the next meeting will be something to give us some excitement for. And it's definitely getting thicker at some points of the circuit. Getting out to the back of the circuit, it does seem to start getting darker. It's very interesting, which will be very interesting to watch. Now we're looking at the OXXO machine, the 113. Go Baldy in that vehicle. The ambience of the Sepang Raceway starting to settle in. And upon reflection of what's been going on. Anyway, on to the comments. Don't forget at DanFilm007 hashtag BWEC, or at Team R Motorsport if you want to follow my team, or at Racedepartment if you want to follow Racedepartment. Well, as we all seem to keep going. As now everyone just coming round. Still going well. 35 minutes to go. Not very long to go now. This is just the really heart-stopping bit when you know when the race, the race is nearly over, but you can't push too hard. Bit where you want to get home to the finish, but remember you only have to win by the you only have to win by the shortest amount of time. You don't have to push yourself to the flag too much. I mean, at the moment, I believe the leaders have a lapse gap over second place, which means they can afford to push down a little bit. And as everybody still coming around. Like we say, do not forget to invite, come into the chat if you do not need. Actually, don't forget to come into the chat if you want to. Want to come in? So, watching the racing unfold in the twilight. Very interesting, very fun, very good looking. Any comments on what you feel? Don't forget, do please write into us. Not like we have much better to be talking about. And I'm pretty sure Ron will join us by the end. And meanwhile, the car's still going round. Only several retirements from the race, which is good. And we've got to be thankful that our former motorsport doesn't get doesn't hurt anyone. And yeah, so we all still racing round. No one letting off steam just yet. Everyone's determined to make the finish, which is good. It's the spirit of the championship, and we must keep any spirit up. Pardon me. And now we seem to have changed over to the number one up. Number 104 car with Jimmy Hughes on board. Me and my Cape Racing team. 1 minute, I've got to mute my mic. And we're still watching Jimmy Hughes go around. In fact, no, we're not anymore. We're indeed watching the in fact, yes, we are, as he just gets past Jimmy Hughes. That's Leak running slowly. He's got my rear wing. Henrik Leck, not Leak, my apologies. And I suppose he'll be coming into the pit lane anytime soon, but there's nobody on the horizon to get in the way of. So he's going to go in now. Into the pit lane he comes. Everyone's still going round. We have about half an hour left in the race, and currently the order looks like this. OXXO Racing are in the lead with Go Baldy, and Dennis Fisher is second. Third is Speeden Spielt with I don't know who's in that car, and Mackett Racing GT1 if David Carvalho in fourth, who's just moved down from third. Fifth is first person in GT2. It's going to be a GT Italian with Daniel Pizzo in it. DR Motorsports, Simon Kreisman in the second place car in GT2. Third place is 754 F1CL Racing Endurance, Francois Sigwald. All French Racing is Michael Fochner. Then Tiger Racing, DRIXD, SVRN, GT1, Bear Endurance Team 2, GT Competizione. Racing, Ice Cold Racing, Radicals, Pigeon Racing, Roaring Pipe, Svaniacs, which is Martin Scherpinzek, Pinsket, Martin Scherpinzek in that car. Second place is the Joba Racing Team, Eduardo Henriquez. Ghost Speed then is 21st, 10th place overall in the GT1. Then it's Sim Race SVRN GT4, Mad Cave GT4, Mal Motorsport, and rFactor.
And I believe I am back.
Hooray! Just in time. We've got about 25 minutes left in the race.
So anything happened?
No, not really.
Okay.
And seeing as one is back, why don't we play a game called What Team Activity?
Alright then.
Give us a clue.
Well, you know steak? Well, you can eat the steak in very different forms. I mean, you can also have it with gravy in a sort of seal pastry.
You made it a bit too obvious there, mate.
And the answer is... steak and kidney pie.
Yum. Sounds lovely. So the car we're currently looking at is the Corvette of the number 205 Corvette teaming Toy Cat in that vehicle. And have you got anything interesting you want to tell us now?
No, not on this moment in time, no.
Not long to go now, I see. We have 22 minutes. Don't forget you can join in the conversation. You can actually come and join us in the commentary box for the last 20 minutes if you so wish. Or just keep giving us tweet us or
Just do whatever, really.
yeah. So continuing on. What does don't forget you can talk to us any way you want.
Seriously, we are bored out of our minds. Please give us a call.
Yeah. Let's continue on with our conversations. Let's don't forget, of course, you can sign up for the virtual World Series by Renault. That sign up's open now. And 20 minutes, 23 seconds to go. Well, come on, somebody come in and give us something to talk about, seriously.
Please, just please come in.
Yeah. What's your favourite racing car of all time? How about that
Favourite racing car of all time?
one? Yeah.
Well, some people will rather go for the fastest F1 race car of all time, which is either the McLaren MP44 or the Ferrari F2004. Because, to be honest, the Ferrari F2004 really dominated in the 2004 F1 season.
Yeah. And just to interrupt you there, Martin Jerpzak is in the pit lane, and Davidovich are in the pit lane. So if they stay in there for long, I think they could be overtaken. Because what Mar Motorsport's gone up to 4th, Black Cage has dropped down to 6th, and Road Bandits have gone to 5th.
So that's not going to be good for them, are they?
No, Van der Stern is in the... And that is definitely, that's the race leader. And we've got 18 minutes to go. He's... How long do you think it takes to do 10 laps?
How long does it take to go do 10 laps? In a regular Formula 1 car, you do 10 laps. Just run laps.
Yeah, but we're... No, right. GT1 car... Right, imagine a GT2 car. A GT4 car. 2 minutes 14. How many do you get in 10? That's about 20 minutes.
Just over 20 minutes. I say about 22, 23 max. Something like that.
Well... Hang on. If the Roaring Pipe Maniacs car doesn't get back out, if we push, we could still be on for a podium.
So that's particularly good news for you.
Yeah, they've got to stay in their box for 10 minutes, which means we're going to get several laps on them. If there's any more trouble, then we'd be in a good little result.
Yeah.
Henrique's into the pit lane, and Davidov is he in for a penalty as well? Yes, he is. He's got to stay in the garage for 9 minutes and 36 seconds. And the Radicals car has managed to get back ahead of the GT Competizione vehicle, and actually I've just figured something out. If Van der Stern needs to come into the pit lane, which he could well do, he could go a lap down, and we might be able to get ahead. So we're in a good position at the moment. We're still up back at the top.
So I wish you good luck on the last few minutes of the race or so. Is it 15 minutes left?
16:41.
16:41. So it's
15
nearly
minutes,
about
41 seconds.
Yay.
Right, 1 minute. Well, have good news.
And what's the good news?
Rui Martins is going to be coming and joining us in the commentary box for an interview.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I've given them a motivational boost.
Speaking of which, Rue Martins, welcome to the commentary box. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, and you guys?
We are doing fine. So, Rue, how was your race?
We've had some problems. We have a good pace. We've been driving well during the entire race, but at the beginning of my second stint, we were hit by GT1 cars a couple of times, which has cost us around 6 or 7 minutes in damage repair. so we lost a lot of laps, and we are now trying to recover them to see if we can still go for a podium finish.
And we've been cheering on you the whole race. So is there a little bit of peer pressure getting to you at the moment, or is it okay?
No, I think it's okay. We are just having fun and having a good time, enjoying the race. So if we finish on the podium, it will be great since we know we have the pace to be there. If we don't finish on the podium, it's okay also. We had a good time.
Thank you very much, Roo, and we'll see you the next round, which will be Bahrain.
Yeah,
sure.
the 8 Hours of Bahrain, which is on November the... I had this earlier.
I believe it was November the 16th.
I think it's something like that, yeah. Yeah, November the 16th, because December the 14th is the next race. The final race, even.
Shouldn't it be November the 15th? Oh no, sorry, I saw the calendar wrong, wrong day.
Yeah, it's
yes.
16th.
Yeah, so the last race of the season, which will be in Losail and Qatar, will be around Christmas time. Yay!
Maybe the guys will be able to. Maybe we'll be able to give you guys an early Christmas present.
Yes, hopefully we can. So, we'll let you get on with it now.
Okay. See you guys soon. Have a nice time.
Okay, thank you very much for
See you later,
the
mate.
comment box.
Bye.
Well, that was a very interesting review. We have 12 minutes 15 seconds left of the race.
And what a long race it's been.
Well, yeah, considering we've done all of it.
Yep.
And the whole field has gone well today.
Indeed it has.
Davidovich is still in the pit lane.
And Yuri Gleison's got a blue flag.
Has he?
Yep.
Going out until the end of the race. Oh, let's go at all. And upon reflection, what have you thought of it?
Like I did say this before, and I'll say it again. Good, fantastic race at the beginning. Got a little bit down on such, but then we just got a little bit tired at the end.
Yeah. Well, I've probably enjoyed the race. Don't forget you can still come in for the chat, and I need you guys to give me an opinion on something.
And what's the opinion?
Well, I was thinking of, you know people do podium presentations like at the end of real races.
Yeah.
I was thinking to see whether I'd be able to get away with doing one for the race department, for the
You mean like anthems and such?
yeah.
I did that last year on the Le Mans series. Yeah, I think it's possible to do it. I'll try and load. I'll try and find some answers now for whoever the winning driver will come along, and then I'll just play. Just play them.
Yeah, I mean, I've got presentations before, so if everyone else thinks it's worth the idea, I'll happily do it.
Okay, so we just need to wait for someone to come up with something on the chat of it, and I haven't got any at the moment.
Not long to go now. We have literally got under 10 minutes to go. 8 minutes 15, and Daniel Pizzo has got past Simon Kreisman for the lead of GT2.
I think I've got an idea for those presentations. We'll play 6 anthems, yeah? One for a driver in each class, and one for a team in each class. If one of them is the same team in the same class, then we'll just play 5 or 4 anthems, whatever it is.
Well, no, but my idea being is the way I do them for stuff like my touring car development in my Forza group. But what I would do is I'd say, like, in third place such and such, third, second and first, play the national anthem for the winning driver, and I would play the national anthem for the winning car, but there's no real need here. So I'll just end up playing the national anthems for the drivers in the team in each class. Or it's just for this, I think.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You just play the anthems for both driver and team in one class, do the same in another class, and the same in the last class.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
That's what I do. I do 3 presentations.
3 presentations with 6 anthems.
No, 3 presentations with 4 or 3 or however many drivers there is, because you need to do 3 anthems for the winning drivers.
Yeah.
And then 1 for the winning team. You wouldn't play for all 6.
Oh.
You'd only do first place, because they don't go from 1, do they? Winning anthem.
Yes, but what I mean by the 6 anthems is 1 for each driver, and 1 for each team whose winning driver crosses the line. That's what I mean.
Well, you wouldn't play it twice though, would you? Oh, anyway. We can work it out. We can talk to others and work it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. We have 5 minutes to go left in the race. And the 202 car goes off there into the gravel. And looking at that Corvette GT2 does remind me a lot of the GNS G55. You know, it sort of zoomed out on that, but you know, just like the sort of profile resembles it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There seems to be a battle developing here between Pizzo and
Sedgewold.
Oh, big dive there. My throat's gone all funny again.
Oh dear.
Oh, half spin there on the GT1 car behind him. Tom, that would be a good idea, but we don't want you to.
What is?
He said I could always get out on track in the safety car to make things interesting.
Man, no. Because I would just hold the backup.
Yeah, well, we've got about 4 minutes left.
Yay.
And the race is almost finished.
Hmm.
If it can't be fixed with duct tape, you're obviously not using enough duct tape.
Yep.
Not long to go, and I can't believe we've struggled on with just us two in the commentary booth.
It's just wow.
And Tom Endred positions himself at the pace car just at the exit of the pit lane. We have 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes between now and the end of the race. If you crash off now, there is no help. It's the end of your race, and boy would you look at the crap.
Yeah, it's just like James May said on that episode of Top Gear when they were going for the 24-hour race. If you falter within the last half hour of this race, there is no recovery service, which means that's the end of your race. So, be careful and be mindful out there.
As Dennis Bishop that is on his final lap of the race. He must feel very, very happy inside the car. The Rare Endurance team done very well today.
So he only has about is he on turn 3 now, is he?
No, he's on 4 or 5 corners away from the end of the race, but that doesn't matter. He's got 50 seconds. In fact, he's only got 40 seconds now. We're going to count the seconds away.
May I do it?
No. No need to count. But he's coming over one of the penultimate corners in the corner. In fact, is he going to? Are they going to show him the green? They're going to show him the red flag, not the red flag, the checkered flag, or are they actually going to let him continue the race for another lap if he can't finish? I think they'd drop the flag.
Yeah, I think they might do as well.
He comes round the final corner then. The Rare Endurance team driver is going to be very happy inside that car. He's done very well all race, and round comes the winner of the 6 hours of Malaysia. It is Dennis Fisher.
Well done, lad. Absolutely well done. Now who's
Fantastically
gonna?
well done, and
Let's see if is Daniel Pizio who's gonna get across the line. We'll wait for him. It's now. There's Daniel Pizio.
he's not quite finished sector 2, but he's looking very happy with himself. He's going to end up doing 169 laps, I think. And apparently, Davey Van
der Ven. Van Bitter's crossed the line first, but he's not winning the race. It's Daniel Pizio who is winning the race, but he might come through in about a couple seconds time. Jos van der Steeren has crossed the line at the moment in time, but we'll have to wait for Mr. Daniel Pizzo in the Scuderia GT Italia to come across the line. Where is he now?
He is on the back straight. He has not got long now to go. He comes up to the braking zone for the final turn for the final time. 6 hours of pain returns with 6 hours of gain. The winner in GT2 is Daniel Pizzo. Fantastically well done for the 206 team. Very well done, as over the line they come now to consolidate their win.
Fantastic!
And the Point Pipe Maniacs team also crossed the line to finish.
And Team Mars just crossed the line as well. Dennis Kufal, well done lad, well done.
Fantastic result there for my team, although we could only wish it was better if we didn't have that contact. Some say we still could have been in third. We had the pace. Never mind, racing never ends nicely.
Right, we only got about 4 people left to crew across the line, which is Francois Sidgewell, Mr. Nicky DeVries. Yep, 2 people just gone across the line, just 1 more to go, which is David Gromvenals in the... And there we go. And that is the result.
So, do we go over... I'll go over the top 3 people, top 3 teams is Speed and Spilt, OXXO Racing and Rare Endurance Team 1 in 3rd, 2nd and 1st in GT1. GT2 is F1CL Racing Endurance, CDR Motorsports and Scuderia GT Italia, 3rd, 2nd and 1st in GT2 class. In GT3 it's SRV and GT4, Jova Racing Team and Royal Pakes Maniacs in 3rd, 2nd and 1st in GT4. Well done to everybody today for the race. Very good racing. We didn't get the sun to go down, but we will this time in about a month's time for the 8 hours of rain. So until November the 16th, thank you very much for watching. We will see you soon.
Thank you very much, Dan, for that.
No problem.
Well, wait, we've still got to do the presentations, aren't we?
We don't have to do them tonight. I think we should give it until the end of the week to let all the.
Okay, so that from me, from Dan Mar, Mr. Xavier Tacopoulos for coming in for a sec, for other drivers coming in, and from myself, Ron Squire. Thank you, many thanks. Good night. And Diolch yn fawr, Nostar. Actually, do apologise for that. We are still going live, so might as well just wait for a couple of driver interviews. So please bear with me for a sec.